Look at Liz's face.
A fun moment of empowerment this week, actually. So I've been on this committee for the last year with New York City interpreters as a vice president, and I felt like it was going really well. I wasn't getting along with the president as much as I had expected, because the year before we were working together, getting along great. He's got his own issues that he's got to work out, not my problem. And I decided, you know what? I've been putting a lot into this. I'm going to take some time for me, and I'm not going to run again for vice president. I'll still stick around for different committees and roles. And he was like, sure, no problem. So nominations came out this week for the next year, and I got nominated for president. And I had to laugh about it because I went, I could make a choice here. I could run as president, and I feel I could rock that position. I could do a good job. I feel like I am in such a better place now to take on that position of leadership that's being suggested to me than I was 2 years ago when I was made a director of a program and I felt like the biggest imposter in the world. I felt like, look at me. I'm actually considering I can do this. But then I was like, no, thank you. I respectfully decline because I have a whole bookshelf of books that I want to read instead. But I felt like honored that somebody decided you should be president. I felt good that I felt capable to take on that role, where in the past I would not have taken on a big position like that. And I'm noticing that I don't feel guilty about turning it down, which would have really dragged me down in the past. So I felt like this is a huge win. I can't wait to tell the ladies about it.
Wow, that's fabulous.
Yeah, so I'm going to stick around and I have like little committee positions that I'm going to continue because I feel like I'm making progress and I don't want to be in charge of anything right now, but I'm not letting it take me down. I'm not going to let it make me feel guilty, and I'm not going to feel like I have to fix it because there's a lot to be fixed and it's not my problem. And I'm going to keep holding on to that. And I feel good about it. And it's a huge win for me.
That is amazing. That is so, I feel like you've gone like several steps and beyond, like just having that amazing opportunity presented to you is one big, huge thing. But then for you to turn around and say, I'm putting me first and what I really want and knowing what you want, that is huge. Congratulations.
That is so dope, because I feel like when you're at work, it's so hard to say no to things, and you're doing it and you're like, I don't even care what you think, I'm doing this. And I love that because, there's always so much pressure to like perform at work and just say yes, be agreeable. And Liz, you're like my role model. Like, no, thanks. Like, it's nice to be considered for it, which is a nice little stroke to your ego. But to say no is powerful in and of itself.
And I never would have been here without this group. So I thank you all for rallying behind me and helping me get to this point.
Wow.
Yeah, the group has been so, I don't know, you just start thinking differently about things in your life. And it's like one day it just clicks. You don't know when that day is, but it just, I don't know, something just clicks.